Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your tarot card for the week of August 16th, 2026. It's a general collective reading, so as the messages come through, take what fits, leave what doesn't. If it's not your message, it simply means it's meant for someone else. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And if you don't know what those placements are, that's all right. I got you covered. In the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Okay, Gemini, this is not what you don't see coming for the week ahead. However, Tarot Card of the Week reading is intended to be a message to you from Source, something that they want you to consider this week so you can make a decision that is best for you and your life at this time. With all of that said, now let's begin tapping into the Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What is their tarot card for the week of August 16th, 2026? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Page of Pentacles. What skill are you being called to develop? And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. What decision in your life are you ready to make? Okay. Why is the Page of Pentacles the tarot card of the week here for the Gemini collective? Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What skill are you being called to develop? One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Strength card, the Five of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Queen of Swords. That's you, whether you are masculine or feminine. Underlying energy here. Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Emperor. And that leaves a King of Pentacles, Justice, Queen of Wands there at the bottom of the deck. Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Five of Swords is clarified by Page of Swords, Eight of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Hangman. I can't believe I'm about to say this to a Gemini. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Hangman is clarified by, there's the Two of Pentacles, the Sun card, and the Nine of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. Please don't be offended when I say this to you. Keep in mind, I'm a Gemini sun sign. There's something here about diplomacy in respect to like how you communicate, how we communicate. I don't want you to think I'm pointing the finger at you. There's something here that you're desiring. It's some type of long-term goal here. It could be with a person, okay, in that Six of Cups energy, or it could just be a goal that you have had your sights on for a long time. However, there's like a communication breakdown over this. So I want to get a little bit more on this for you, but I feel like what you're being called to develop is like healing a communication wound that you have. Because I think whether this Six of Cups represents a person or a dream or a goal or a plan, it's something you've been desiring for a long time. However, you get so caught up in your head about whether or not this is a possibility or whether or not this could ever be a reality that you can get a bit cutting. It's like low vibrational, Page of Swords to the Five of Swords, when either you're talking to this person about it or you're talking about it. Like you could be speaking negatively about this dream, wish, goal person to yourself, or you've wanted this for so long that when you're talking to an individual involved in this, you get so caught up in your head that you think it's not going to work, that you could lash out and be a bit aggressive. So this is asking you to see this from another perspective. If you're really desiring whatever's represented there in that Six of Cups, then the Two of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Nine of Cups, it's like, how badly do you want this? Because if you want this badly, then there's something here about compromise and diplomacy and not allowing your thoughts to get the better of you, especially the negative thoughts. Because the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords is sort of like the devil's playground. It kind of is the lower octave of the devil. So let me get a little bit more here. Tell me about that Queen of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. Queen of Swords is clarified by Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Fool. I feel like you, please don't be mad at me, you always get this close to achieving that wish, dream, goal, connection, and then something goes wrong. Something goes wrong, And from a place of pain, you say things that are a bit cutting. You say things that are a bit hot-headed. You say things that are can come across as a bit like irrational or immature. So if you're truly desiring whatever or whomever this is, this week you're being asked to develop the skill of diplomacy, compromise, and not speaking from like a place of pain or hurt or disappointment. Because what you want can be yours. This is the feeling of like you get more, you attract more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. Like this is the honey, right? The Two of Pentacles, the Sun card, the Nine of Cups, and this is the vinegar. You know, Five of Swords, Page of Swords, Eight of Swords. Tell me more about this here for Gemini. One more shuffle. Thank you. Ace of Swords, everything I said is the truth. Oh God, please don't hate me. The Fool card and Judgment. Bottom of the deck, the Ten of Pentacles. This is yours. This situation, this environment, this connection, this dream, this opportunity, this plan. However, this week something will be testing you. And the test here is how well can you communicate your desire for this or what it is that you want out of this. Instead of speaking about it from a place of pain, instead of speaking about it from a place of being a bit irrational because you allow your negative thoughts to get the better of you, how can you speak about it in a more clear way? I dare I say a more mature way. God, I hope I didn't just lose the whole Gemini collective. But we've got to keep it real here, okay? If you're really desiring whomever, whatever this is, this week there's a test. What's the test? Clarify that. Three of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. The test. The Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Bottom of that, King of Wands. There's a discussion here happening between you and another person. It's in regards to something that you have wanted for a long time. Maybe it's this person. Maybe you've wanted them for a long time. I don't know. This can go one or two ways for you. This could end up giving you the result that you want, Ten of Pentacles. Or this could potentially end this connection or maim this connection or significantly hurt this connection. It's going to be entirely up to you in respect to how well you can communicate. And to make sure that you're not communicating from a place of pain or hurt or resentment. But yeah, there's an opportunity here. There's a conversation you're having this week. What the fallout is entirely up to you. It can give you everything you want, or it can possibly even end the connection here. So let's get you 3 cards of advice. So I would say quickly begin developing your skill of diplomacy, compromise, and it's not being manipulative to do this. It's actually being more mature. It's like a more authentic or a more mature way about speaking about maybe like a touchy subject, or maybe you are communicating to someone in regards to how they hurt you. But again, it's just making sure that you're not coming across as someone who's irrational. Please don't be mad at me. 3 cards of advice here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Let's be frank here. You and I, we can mother F people to the moon and back in like a half a second. Don't do that this week. 3 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. 2 cards came out. Page of Swords. Look at that. And the 2 of Cups is in the reverse. You will be having a discussion here with someone this week. You have the 8 of Cups. You have the Page of Pentacles. And there's that King of Wands. You're having a discussion here this week. And you're being asked to go within and ask yourself, how much do you value this connection? Or maybe it's like a shared dream or a shared goal. Because if you're waiting for it to become the 10 of Pentacles, it's not going to instantly become the 10 of Pentacles. And demanding this or giving an ultimatum on this won't bring that 10 of Pentacles, that end result to you. There's something here about communicating and being fair and being very grounded in your speech. Otherwise, you potentially have, the opportunity here to really send this off the rails. And that is what I have for you. Yeah, it's not telling you to like suppress whatever you're feeling. It's just asking you to, the Page of Swords in this deck is called intellectual development. So it's just asking you to develop maybe a better way to convey what it is that you're desiring here, so you don't come across as Five of Swords. That is what I have for you. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video on your mobile device if you're able to do that. And don't forget to check out your other placements. Until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.